Hello everybody, my name is Dom of X, comicreleases.com, associate editor, and today we're going to be taking a look at half of the DC catalog, 75 books in total. We have a decent amount of books to talk about. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to do an overview of all of these books just as I did last year, but classes, business, and I don't know if you guys heard, this came out, and this is pretty much all I've been doing for the last 5 days. So I apologize for the delay, but we're going to be going in and taking a deep look at everything DC related from August to October 14th. This will be part one of a two-parter, so pardon me for splitting up both of them, but I decided because we cannot have 167 books. Yes, that is how many that they're coming out in total. I decided to push to two. So let's go ahead and run through the gauntlet. All right, the first of these books is none other than Scott Snyder and Nick Dragola's start to Absolute Batman, the Zoo trade paperback and standard size hardcover. DC is continuing the standard size hardcover line, but this is also a first look at the DC All-In Initiative trade paperbacks and collected editions and whatnot of their brand new relaunch of titles back in October of last year. At this hand, we have 192 pages coming out on the 5th of August. This is $17.99 for you trade waiters and $24.99 for the people who want the standard size hardcover. They will be releasing on the same day, which is something that they have been doing for the last couple of months now on certain titles, and this will of course collect the first 6 issues of Absolute Batman. And one thing before I continue on, page counts, prices, and release dates, along with everything that is inside of these books, are subject to change by the publisher. Next up, we have Batman Superman World's Finest Volume 7, Total Eclipse of the Heart. I'm really sorry if I broke any eardrums there. Mark Waid and Jeremy Adams, who is on the one-shot that I'll be talking about in a minute, and Adrian Gutierrez and Travis Mercer team up for this specific DC Collected Edition at 168 pages, $17.99, $24.99, again, trade paperback and standard size hardcover for those wondering. This is coming out on the 5th of August. This will collect issues 31 through 34 of Batman Superman World's Finest and Green Lantern Green Arrow World's Finest Special number 1. Jeremy Adams and Travis Mercer were on that World Finest Special. Next up, we have Batman Nightfall Omnibus Volume 3 Night's End, the 2025 edition, which is from the legendary Alan Grant, Doug Mensch. You got Mary Jo Duffy and Chuck Dixon in the writing in the book, along with a whole host of extremely talented Batman artists: Kelly Jones, Barry Kitson, Mark D. Bright, Brett Blevins, Graham Nolan, just to name a few. 896 pages at $150. This is coming out on the 5th of August as well. This is going to collect Batman issues 509 and 510 and 512 to 515. Batman Shadow the Bat 29 through 30 and 32 through 35. Detective Comics 676 to 677 and 679 to 682. Robin 8 through 9 and 11 through 14. Catwoman issues 12 to 13. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight issues 62 to 63. Showcase number 10. Nightwing Alfred's Return number 1, and Batman Vengeance of Bane issue number 2. Next up, we have a DC Finest, which is JLA The Return. This is part of the Detroit era, which is the last vestiges of the Bronze Age right before Crisis on Infinite Earth hits. Jerry Conway and J.M. DeMatteis team up with Luke McDonnell and George Tuska on this 584-pager at $39.99. Also coming out on the 5th of August, this is going to collect Justice League of America 241 to 261 and annual number 3, along with Infinity Inc. issue number 19, of which has actually never been previously collected before. Next up, we got Green Lantern Volume 4, Civil Core, trade paperback. Jeremy Adams and Philip Kennedy Johnson here on the writing with Zermanico, Salvador Roca, and V. Marion. 144 pages, $19.99, coming out on the 5th of August. This is going to collect Green Lantern issues 16 through 18 of the Donna DC 2023 run, along with the Civil Core Special number 1 and Green Lantern Fractured Spectrum Special issue number 1 as well. Justice League Volume 1 Into the Inferno, also getting a trade paperback standard size hardcover same day release. Of course, none other than Mark Waid and Dan Mora, the same team from Batman, Superman, World's Finest making their way onto the pages of Justice League and the brand new run for the DC All-In Initiative. At 160 pages, $17.99 for the regular trade paperback, $24.99 for the standard size hardcover. This is going to collect the first 5 issues of the JLU run. Next up, we got Red Hood Outlaws Volume 4, graphic novel trade paperback. I should say this is a webtoon, so it'll be, again, like that graphic novel digest size that DC has been doing for the last couple of years now. 208 pages, $14.99, coming out on the 5th of August. This is going to collect issues 34 through 46 of the webtoon. Next up, we got Superman Action Comics by Dan Jurgens, Omnibus Volume 1. This is the Rebirth run, with Dan Jurgens returning to the Man of Steel for pretty much the first time on the permanent since the 90s. This will also have the Superman Reborn crossover as part of the DC Rebirth Initiative. Action Comics 957 to 976, Convergence Superman issues 1 through 2, Justice League issue number 52, which was previously omitted from the Justice League New 52 Omnibus, Superman issues 18 through 19 as a part of the Reborn crossover, like I mentioned, Lois and Clark 1 through 8, Superman Rebirth number 1, and pages from DC Universe Rebirth number 1, which I'm going to assume are the Ivan Reyes drawn pages of Superman. We got Swamp Thing by Rick Veitch, Book 2 Synchronicity trade paperback, which got a push forward to the 5th of August. This was supposed to come out in October, but we did get a 2-month push up for this. Rick Veitch, Jamie Delano, and Stephen R. Bissett on this specific book. 408 pages, $29.99. The Saga Swamp Thing, issues 74 to 79, along with annual number 4. John Constantine Hellblazer, issues 6 through 12, and a material from Who's Who Update, issues 3 through 4 from the 1988 run are also collected in this. Next up, we got Absolute Wonder Woman, Volume 1, The Last Amazon, both in trade paperback at $17.99 and $24.99 for the standard size hardcover by none other than friend of the channel, Kelly Thompson, with Hayden Sherman, Mattia De Iulis, and Dustin Gwen, who does the backups, the Little Diana backups in issues 6 through 7 of the current Absolute Wonder Woman book. This is coming out on the 12th of August at 208 pages. This is going to collect the first 7 issues of the run. The first 5 issues are the first arc of Absolute Wonder Woman, and then issues 6 through 7 is the origin, if you will, of the brand new reimagining of Diana. Next up, we have Batgirl, Stephanie Brown, Volume 2 trade paperback, coming out on the 12th of August as well, $29.99, 328 pages. Brian Q. Miller ends their respective Batgirl or Stephanie Brown run right before the New 52 Flashpoint both settle in. Lee Garbey, Dustin Gwen, who draws one of my favorite issues of the run, Chris Burnham, and Cameron Stewart, along with Grant Morrison, are also on this book. This is going to collect the same material as is from the previous edition of the book. This is Batgirl 13 through 24 from the 2009 run. Bruce Wayne, The Long Road Home, Batgirl number 1, and Batman Incorporated, Leviathan Strikes number 1 are all collected in this. Batman by Tom King, Book 2, another thickie from DC. This time the trade paperback, so you will have conflicting DC logos on your Book 2. Tom King, Joshua Williamson, Mikel Yannon, Jason Fabok, who was on the Button crossover, Mitch Gerrits, Joel Jones, and Howard Porter are the main illustrators for this book. David Finch on the cover art, 520 pages at $50 or $49.99 if you do so prefer. Coming out on the 12th of August, this will collect Batman issues 21 through 43, Batman Annual issues 1 through 2, and the Flash issues 21 through 22 are all collected in here. Next up, we got Batman Brave and the Bold, The Legends of Justice trade paperback as a part of DC's Batman Brave and the Bold anthology series, featuring multiple different stories and multiple different creators, some of which you might see, or the art anyways, in black and white. This is $19.99, 184 pages of content, coming on the 12th of August as well, collecting issues 7 through 13 of Batman Brave and the Bold. Next up, we have Year 3, the Deluxe Edition. Batman Year 3. Marv Wolfman and Pat Broderick with a great cover by the now late legendary George Perez, I should say. 112 pages, $19.99, coming out on the 12th of August as well, collecting issues 436 to 439 of Batman. Next up, we got DC Finest, Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle challenges the Red Knight, collecting a lot of early Dan Garrett material at 368 pages. This is going to be $39.99 as per the usual for all these DC Finest series. You will see the artwork of people such as Steve Ditko and Bill Fraccio. You also have Gary Friedrich mainly on the inside, or writing here, I should say. This is coming out again on the 12th, but this will collect Captain Atom 83 to 86, the 1964 series of Blue Beetle issues 1 through 5, along with the 65 series 1 through 5, and also 50 through 54 when they renumbered for that specific legacy number, if you will. Blue Beetle 67 1 through 5, and also Charlton Bullseye issue number 1. So this is going to be a great read. I really like Ted Kord, and I also like the instrumental relationship that he has with Michael John Carter. But I also would like to read some of the Dan Garrett early material. Next up, we got Wonder Woman by Phil Jimenez Omnibus. This is the 2025 edition of it. Phil Jimenez is joined by Roy Allen Martinez, Cliff Chang, Brandon Badeau, and some other creators as well at 156 pages, $100. This is going to collect issues 164 to 188 of Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman Our Worlds at War #1, DC Special, The Return of Donna Troy 1 through 4, and Wonder Woman Secret Files issues 2 through 3. I will say specifically about this book, it would be really nice if they could add and slip in the annual that Phil Jimenez is doing on Teen Titans, which is coming out not too soon in the future, that also features Donna Troy. I think that would be a really great addition. I have no idea if they're even going to get past it, but that is a prayer that I hope DC Collected Editions Department gets to do at some point. Next up, we have Absolute Superman, Volume 1, Last Dust of Krypton by Jason Aaron and Rafa Sandoval, 176 pages. This is also another one of those $17.99 trade paperback and $24.99 standard size hardcover come out, if you want to call it that, coming out on the 19th of August. This is going to collect issues 1 through 6 of Absolute Superman. Next up, we got Batgirl Volume 1, Mother trade paperback. Tate Bromble and Takeshi Miyazawa team up for the return of Cassandra Cain to a former Batgirl series, the first of which we've had since 2008. That is a pretty long time, I'm not even going to lie. 176 pages, $17.99, coming out on the 19th of August as well. This is going to collect issues 1 through 6 of Batgirl. Next up, we got Batman Tom King Omnibus Volume 1, my first ever run that I picked up in singles. Crazy to think that it's now coming out in omnibus, but that is, below me anyways, the non-finalized cover of what is supposed to be the cover for this run. This is going to collect issues Batman Rebirth #1, issues 1 through 32 of Batman proper, Batman Elmer Fudd Special #1 by Lee Weeks. You got Nightwing 5 through 6, Detective Comics 941 to 942, as a part of the Night of the Monster Men crossover with Steve Orlando on the main story header. Flash 21 through 22, which weren't included in the deluxe editions, but that is part of the Button crossover, and the story Good Boy from Batman Annual #1. So it seems like they are going to keep this specifically creator focused for all of the people who are trying to enjoy all of Tom King's book on the omnibus. Next up, we have Batman Detective Comics by Mariko Tamaki. It's 1,000 pages, $125, coming out on the 19th of August as well. Detective Comics 1034 to 1061, Detective Comics 2021 annual. Next up, we have Secret Files Huntress #1, Future State Dark Detective issues 1 through 4, One Bad Day Two-Face #1, and stories from Detective Comics 1027, Batman Secret Files #3, and Batman Black and White #5. Although, correct me if I'm wrong, but she does have an upcoming story in a Batman book not too soon. So I'm really interested to see if they ever add on that. Nonetheless, I would like to talk to Mariko Tamaki about this run someday. Maybe stay tuned on the channel for that. Next up, we got DC Finest Hawkman, Wings Across Time. 60s Hawkman, I can't believe it. Joe Kubert and Gardner Fox at 560 pages, $39.99. This is going to collect Hawkman 1 through 11, Brave and the Bold 34 through 36, 42 through 44, and 51. Mystery in Space 87 through 90, and The Atom #7. Next up, we have DC Horror Presents Trademark. This is $99.99. My goodness, that is very low. 96 pages for this issue for our 4-issue series of an anthology. Next up, we got Milestone Universe, The Shadow Cabinet. Milestone Universe did return with Joseph P. Illich on the writing of the book, with Daryl Banks and Atagun Ilhan. 208 pages, $17.99, coming out on the 19th of August as well. Milestone Universe, Shadow Cabinet 1 through 4, and the 30th anniversary special are going to be collected in here. Next up, we got Wonder Woman, Blood and Guts, the DC Compact Edition by Brian Azzarello, Cliff Chang. 280 pages, $9.99, collecting issues 1 through 12 of Wonder Woman from the New 52 run. Next up, we got the Haunted Knight Absolute edition of the Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale Catwoman When in Rome and the Legend of the Dark Knight Halloween Special 3-issue series. This is going to be $100, 360 pages, now coming out on the 26th of August. Next up, we got the 66 Compendium of Batman. You got 1,008 pages of material in here, $59.99, coming out on the 26th of August, collecting Batman issues 1 through 30. Batman 66, the last episode, number 1. Batman 66 meets Wonder Woman 77, 1 through 6. Batman 66 meets the Legion of Superheroes, number 1, and a story from Solo, number 7. Next up, we have Batman Year 100. Man, it's a very old Batman. Paul Pope, 232 pages, 1999, coming out on the 26th of August as well, collecting Batman Year 100, issues 1 through 4. Next up, we got Black Lightning, the Standard, spinning out of Justice League Unlimited. Brandon Thomas, Fico Ossio, and Sheldon Eaton are the main headliners for this book. 152 pages, $17.99, collecting Black Lightning 1 through 5, and stories from DC Saved by the Bell Rev, number 1, DC Power 2024, number 1, and DC Power Rise of the Power Company, number 1. Next up, we got Sandman Mystery Theater Compendium 2 trade paperback. Matt Wagner, Guy Davis, 888 pages, $59.99, long time coming, but is slated for release on the 26th of August. Sandman Mystery Theater 37 through 70. And Vertigo Winter's Edge 1 through 2 are collected in here. Next up, we got New Gods, Volume 1, the Falling Sky trade paperback and standard-size hardcover. Might be my favorite of all of the All-In series. Ram V, Evan Cagle, and a host of artists who do, sometimes they do splash pages, sometimes they're little excerpts. Ravi finds cool ways to utilize all of the people who are illustrating this book. $17.99 for the trade paperback, $24.99 for the standard-size hardcover, and I think that should give you a clear indicator as to how this is doing well outside in the comics world. This is going to collect, of course, the first 6 issues, I should say, of the New Gods series. Next up, we got the Question All Along the Watchtower trade paperback, another title spinning out of the Justice League Unlimited book. There has been something that's happened to the Watchtower, and Renee and Bontoy is behind it. 136 pages, $17.99. This is going to collect the 6-issue series. Next up, we got the Sheriff of Babylon trade paperback. Tom King and Mitch Gerrits on this 304-page, $29.99. 26th of August, collecting the 12-issue series. Next up, we got Wednesday Comics, $75, 200 pages. It is massive, collecting the 12-issue series. Next up, we have Batman Arkham Asylum, a Serious House on a Serious Earth DC Compact Comics edition. And this is an interesting one because I don't think that this is the best way to read the story. I had the same doubts with the Wonder Woman Earth one, but nonetheless, if you want to read the tale that made Grant Morrison a household name, this is it with Dave McKean art as well. 144 pages, $9.99 as part of the usual, collecting the original graphic novel. Next up, we do have Batman White Knight Presents Generation Joker and Harley Quinn, the deluxe edition hardcover. Katana Collins and Clayton McCormack team up on this specific hardcover. Mirka Andolfo and Mateo Scalera on the illustrations. 368 pages, $49.99, coming out on the 2nd of September, collecting the 6-issue limited series. White Knight Presents Harley Quinn 1 through 6, and a story from Harley Quinn Black, White, Redder, issue number 6 as well. Next up, we got Doug Mensch, Batman and DC Finest, Batman Red Skies, Tom Mandrake 2, 656 pages, $39.99. Secret Origins number 6, Batman 388 to 400, and Annual number 10, and Detective Comics 554 and 567 are all in here. Next up, we do have DC Sonic the Hedgehog trade paperback by Ian Flynn, Adam Bryce Thomas, and Pablo M. Collar on the cover. Oh my goodness, DC and Sonic crossing over with more canon and dialogue and everything else you could think of in this 5-issue miniseries. Next up, we got JSA Volume 1, Infinity Inc. versus the Justice Society of America. Trade paperback and standard size hardcover, $17.99 again and $24.99 again for those wondering. This is Jeff Lemire, Joey Vasquez, and Diego Olortegui on the art duties, coming out on the 2nd of September. Issues 1 through 6 are collected in here. Next up, we got the Hawkman by Jeff Johns Omnibus hardcover. This is the 2025 edition of it, with James Robinson teaming up along with Rags Morales and Pat Gleason on the illustrations. At 704 pages, $100. This is going to collect Hawkman issues 1 through 25, JSA 56 through 58, and Hawkman Secret Files and Origins number 1, the JSA Black Rain crossover, is collected in here. And not only that, I really hope that this book has the fixes on the binding, as that was the so infamous book, or one of the infamous books anyways, with notoriously bad binding. Captain America by Mark Waid is the second one that I can think of. Next up, we got Wonder Woman by John Byrne Omnibus. A lot of people have been asking for this, but this is indeed a gap filler right after the George Perez run. This is 1,016 pages, $100. This is going to collect Wonder Woman issues 101 to 136 and annual issues 5 through 6, and stories from Action Comics 600, Adventure Comics 80-page giant issue number 1, Adventures of Superman 440, Sergio Aragonis Destroys DC number 1, and Wonder Woman Secret Files and Origins issue number 1. Next up, we got Black Canary, Best of the Best, in a standard size hardcover coming out. This is 192 pages, $29.99. This is a Tom King Ryan Sook collaboration, collecting the 6-issue series. Next up, we got DC Finest Horror, The Devil's Highway. I know a lot of people have been asking, when are they going to do the genre series over from DC? Well, it seems like they are not going to be doing a route for individual series such as House of Mystery and The Witching Hour, but they are going to collect all of these in sequential and publishing reading order in the appropriated genre that they are doing. We're going to be talking about War when that comes about, and they are seemingly doing the same thing over there. But this is going to collect House of Secrets issues 81 through 85, House of Mystery 180 to 185, Phantom Stranger number 5, Witching Hour 3 through 7, and The Unexpected issues 113 to 117. Absolute Batman Dark Victory. This is a big one. This is the second of the trilogy, if you even want to call it that, of the Jeff Loeb and the now late Jim. Absolute Batman Dark Victory by the late legendary Tim Sale. 408 pages, $100 for the brand new edition of this. This has been way long out of print, but now it is back, collecting the 13-issue limited series. Next up, we got Batman by Grant Morrison Book 2, which does look like it will strictly follow the mapping of the omnibus of Grant Morrison's Batman, with the exception of the story from DC Universe issue 0. I do not remember that being in the omnibus for the 8 times that I've read it, but it's there anyways. But besides that, we do have Batman and Robin issues 1 through 9, and Batman issues 676 to 683, and issue 700 in it, which does contain the Batman RIP story, the missing RIP chapter, and also collects the 2 issues that tied into Final Crisis. But it does not feature any of those stories in Final Crisis, but I actually would love to see from Batman by Grant Morrison Book 2. Throw in those pages from Final Crisis issue number 6 that has the you-know-what if you have read the run. Next up, we got DC Finest, The Spectre, The Wrath of the Spectre trade paperback. We have seen this, a lot of this come out in omnibus form, but the 2 issues that are not collected in here, All-Star Squadron issues 27 through 28, are going to be collected for the first time. This is also collecting Adventure Comics 431 to 440, Showcase 60 to 61 and 64, Spectre issues 1 through 10, Brave and the Bold issue 72, Ghosts issue 97 to 99, and Wrath of the Spectre issue number 4. Next up, we got Green Arrow Freshwater Kills trade paperback. This is the DC all-in run of Chris Condon and Montos taking over the reins from Joshua Williamson and Sean Isaacs. 168 pages at $17.99, coming out on the 16th of September. Green Arrow issues 18 through 24 and a story from Green Arrow issue 17 are all collected in here. Next up, we got Harley Quinn Wild at Heart by Amanda Conner and Jimmy Palmiotti. Those two took over the reins of Harley Quinn, and Harley Quinn's popularity and also her personality still very much liked to this day because of those two creators. 392 pages for the standard $9.99 DC Compact. Coming out, we got issues 0 to 13 of Harley Quinn. Next up, we got Scooby-Doo Apocalypse in an omnibus format by Keith Giffen and Howard Porter. Who would have known? 920 pages, $125, collecting the 36-issue run of Scooby Apocalypse. Next up, we got Challengers of the Unknown by Christopher Cantwell and Sean Isaacs, who, again, like I mentioned, was on Green Arrow, and now he is on the Challengers of the Unknown, another DC All-In and Justice League Unlimited spinoff series. 136 pages, $17.99. Coming out on the 23rd of September. Challengers of the Unknown, issues 1 through 6, of course, from the brand new 6-issue series. Next up, we got JLA Earth 2 Deluxe Edition. So if you do not have the Grant Morrison JLA Omnibus, or do not want to buy the Grant Morrison JLA Omnibus, but you want this specifically, this is the way that you should read it. 144 pages, $29.99, coming out on the 23rd of September. This is going to collect, of course, the original graphic novel. Next up, we got Metamorpho, the Element Man trade paperback by Al Ewing and Steve Lieber. 136 pages at $17.99, coming out on the 23rd of September. This is going to collect the 6-issue series of Metamorpho, the Element Man. You love the Silver Age, I guarantee you'll love this book. Next up, we got Peacemaker Presents the Vigilante and Eagly double feature trade paperback. Tim Seeley, Rex Ogle, James Gunn as a special consultant to the series. So if you are a big fan of stuff in the 80s, or if you are a big fan of the Peacemaker show, I would suggest checking this out. Mitch Gerrits is also on the illustrations. How can you say no to working with James Gunn? I think that's what Tom King said. Anyways, 128 pages, $17.99, collecting the 5-issue series. Next up, we got Flash by Joshua Williamson, Omnibus, Volume 2 by none other than Joshua Williamson and all of the creators that you see there on the screen. 968 pages at $125. This is going to collect Flash issues 36 through 69 and annual issues 1 through 2, and Batman 64 to 65 as a part of the Price crossover from the Heroes in Crisis tie-in series. Next up, we got Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes Book 3, which is going to be the last of the Blue Beetle line, if you will. Lila Sturgis is the main writer for this series, but joining her is Rafael Albuquerque, Andre Coelho, Carlo Barberi, and Mike Norton, who was on those Booster Gold issues, like I will mention in a bit. 352 pages, $29.99. This will collect stories from Booster Gold, issues 21 through 29. Of course, Blue Beetle, issues 26 through 36. Next up, we got Brave and the Bold, Volume 3, Demons and Dragons 2025 edition. Mark Waid, Scott Collins, Jerry Ordway, and a bunch of different curated titles that Waid personally suggested DC to collect in here. Brave and the Bold 13 through 16, Flash, Impulse number 17, Flash 107, and Brave and the Bold 181 are all collected in here. Next up, we got Superman, the Triangle Era Omnibus Volume 2, which does collect the Death of Superman. So I know that there are a lot of people out there who just collected the Death and Return of Superman Omnibus or have the compendium. If you want a more complete and full road to the Death of Superman, if you will, this is all collected in here along with the Death of Superman. And by road, I don't really mean road. I just mean that, hey, they decided to kill Superman one day. $150 at 1,480 pages. This is going to collect Superman 64 to 77, Adventures of Superman 487 to 499, Action Comics 674 to 686, Superman the Man of Steel 9 through 21, Justice League America 69, Superman Legacy of Superman number 1, Supergirl Team Luthor Special number 1, and News Time The Life and Death of Superman issue number 1 are, again, all collected in here. That's a lot of books. Next up, we got Two-Face, Trial Separation as a part of the DC All-In Initiative. Christian Ward and Fabio Veras teamed up to write and draw a Two-Face tale. 144 pages, $17.99, 30th of September, collecting Two-Face 1 through 6. First time Two-Face has ever gotten series before. Miniseries, anyway. Who would have known? Next up, we got Absolute Batman, Hush. This is the story that brought a lot of people back into comics, and by golly, everybody is in this book. Jim Lee illustrating and Jeff Loeb writing, 372 pages, $100. This is going to collect Batman 608 to 619, and if I had to put money on it, I would guarantee that story that was collected in that tiny standard-sized hardcover would be in a future volume of Batman H2SH, Hush 2, whatever they would like to call it. Next up, we got Batman Arkham Asylum Living Hell. The Deluxe Edition hardcover, the 2025 edition by Dan Slott, who is now writing Superman Unlimited, so yes, it is linked, and Ryan Sook as well. 176 pages, $29.99, collecting the 6-issue limited series. The Black and White Compendium of Batman, trade paperback, 1,280 pages for $59.99. That screams pretty good deal to me. This is coming out on the 7th of October, also collecting Batman Black and White issues 1 through 4 from the 96 series, stories from Batman Gotham Knights, issues 1 through 49, so the backup Black and White stories. Batman Black and White, issues 1 through 6 of the 2013 series, and never been before collected, or not collected in the omnibus anyways. This is also going to have the 2021 6-issue miniseries of Batman Black and White. Next up, we got Long Halloween in a DC Compact Edition. Now, this is something that I would probably give to a subscriber if they are brand new to reading comics. This is, I think, a decent way to get into Batman, but I have other thoughts on it that I won't share later, or till later, I should say. Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale are back on it, 376 pages, $9.99. Issues 1 through 13 of the Long Halloween are in here. Next up, we got DC Finest Static, Playing with Fire. This is one I am excited about because I have only watched the TV show, but I've never read the original Static comics. I know who's worked on it. I know all the story beats, but I would like to experience it for the first time at some point. Dwayne McDuffie and John Paul Leon, the late great John Paul Leon, I should say. 480 pages, $39.99. Also going to be collected in here is Static 1 through 15, Superman the Man of Steel 36, Superboy 7, and Worlds Collide number 1 are all collected. Next up, we got Justice League The Atom Project, trade paperback. Ryan Parrott and Mike Perkins, along with John Ridley, are all on the story. And from the way that Parrott got interviewed, it does seem like it's more towards his side. This is 144 pages, $17.99. Justice League The Atom Project, issues 1 through 6. This does spin out of Justice League Unlimited, issue number 3. So if you want some ideas as to what is going on with the Atoms, check it out there. Next up, we got Red, trade paperback in a 2025 edition by Cully Hamner and Warren Ellis. 128 pages, $17.99 for this espionage 3-issue series. Next up, we got Red Hood Outlaws Volume 5, which is the final volume for the DC Stories webtoon. 208 pages, $14.99, collecting 47 through 56 for the episodes of Red Hood Outlaws. Next up, we got The Authority Omnibus Volume 2, which did get a bump up to $175 that I reported a couple of months ago. You got Ed Brubaker, Alan Grant, Fraser Irving, Dustin Gwen, lots of different creators on here. This is going to collect The Authority Revolution 1 through 2 and 4 through 12. Stormwatch Team Achilles, I should say, 4 through 6, 20, and 22 through 23. Authority Kev number 1, Authority Scorched Earth number 1, Authority issues 0 through 9, Human on the Inside number 1, More Kev, issues 1 through 4. Authority Global Christmas crossover number 1. Eyes of the Storm Coup d'etat, issues 1 through 4. Eye of the Storm Coup d'etat Afterward number 1. Wildstorm Winter Special number 1. Authority Lobo Spring Break Massacre number 1. The Magnificent Kevin 1 through 5. And A Man Called Kev 1 through 5. That is a mouthful. But I did get to talk about Authority a little bit with John Layman, who is a friend of the channel, about his time editing on The Authority and what his thoughts overall are on it. So if that's something you want to check out, click the link up somewhere in this right box. Next up, we got Batman Ego and Other Tales by Darwin Cook Deluxe Edition, hardcover by Darwin Cook, Amanda Connor, and Tim Sale, 256 pages, $39.99, coming out on the 4th of October. This is going to collect the same material as it was in the previous collection. So Ego number 1, Gotham Knights 23, Solo 1 and 5, Batman the Spirit number 1, Selena's Big Score, graphic novel, Gotham Knights 33, Holiday Special of Harley Quinn number 1, and 70 pages of never before collected material. Wonder what that is. Next up, we got American Vampire Book 2 by Scott Snyder and Raphael Albuquerque, Sean Murphy, Danielle, and Jordy Burnett are all on the illustrations of this book. 392 pages, $39.99. This is going to collect 13 through 25 of the American Vampire series. Next up, we got Aquaman Volume 1, The Dark Tide. Can't believe this. We're finally getting a DC book that released this year in trade paperback just 9 months after the first issue publication date, or published date, release date. Jeremy Adams and John Timms are on this, 184 pages, $19.99, collecting issues 1 through 6 of Aquaman. Next up, we got Birds of Prey by Gail Simone, Omnibus Volume 1. You got Gail Simone, obviously, but you also got Dylan Horks and Bill Willingham on those Batgirl and Batman issues, respectively. Ed Bennis is on most of the artwork. We have also got artwork here from Michael Golden, early Mike Huddleston, who was on a Hickman book called Decorum, which I suggest you guys check it out. Kinsun Lowe, Joe Bennett, Ron Adrian, and a couple of other creators as well. 968 pages, $125. It was $100, but they did add, again, those books in there. So Birds of Prey, issues 56 through 90, Birds of Prey Secret Files 2003 number 1, pages from Batgirl issue 57, and Batman 633 are also all in here. And last but not least for this round, we do have DC Finest Supergirl Body and Soul trade paperback by now the late legendary Peter David and Gary Frank and Terry Dodson on interiors. 568 pages. This is going to collect Showcase issue number 8 from 96, Supergirl 1 through 18, and Annual 1 through 2, and Supergirl Plus number 1 are all in here.
If you haven't yet, check out our website, comicreleases.com, my and Webhead's love letter to comics, a hotspot where you can finally figure out what's coming out, when, from what place. Our unique upcoming website tracker in the Collected Editions tab makes sure that you're on top of every single collected edition coming out on the market with release date updates to the minute, from the tiniest graphic novels to the giant Generator Deluxe hardcovers as large as an absolute. Our unique spreadsheet not only gives out the most accurate information out there, but our format also filters and ensure that you can find your books as quickly as possible. The tracker also gives out links to domestic and international retailers so that you can purchase your comic books at the snap of a finger. We are also proud to host monthly solicitations as per given by the publishers that generously send us information to give to you all. From the Ultimate Universe to the creator-loved Oceans and Universes, we specialize in giving you the most readable format of solicitations without any of the annoying advertisements. If you also donate to our Patreon at just $2 a month, which is less than a coffee at Starbucks, you will receive access to a special watch list dedicated to individually tracking items that are on your wish list, past or present. Place in your tracking number and make sure that these books also not only come in safe, you can even put in special comments on these as well. On top of that, your name will also show up at the end of every single Dom of X video creates as a huge thank you. That is comicreleases.com. For more information, check this out down in the description. If you also want to contact me or Webhead, check the contact forms down in the description or email me down in the description.
But that is going to be it for me. Let me know down in the comment section if you are planning on buying any of these books. Part 2 will come out either tomorrow from this specific release day, or at some point in the future. I know that you guys have been racketing for me to do an overview of stuff that has been updated on Lunar or what we do have, and this is, I think, the best way to go forward, so look for part 2 in the meantime. But otherwise, I am Dom of X. Please check out comicreleases.com. Stay safe, everybody. You be you, and take care wherever you are.